may have been when they built the roads. Unsure. All right. This actually built in a nice little drainage system here. Kind of looks like the road actually went up that way at one point, but hard to say. No offense, hard to doing this with one hand. If I have to, I'll have to put it down. This is pretty steep. You see they actually put in a drainage pipe here. Oh, in case you're wondering. Sorry, wrong direction. There you go. Yep, back up the cliffs. Downhill, almost a 45-degree angle. Actually, I don't think I could have hit the gas. I think it's pretty well protected. I thought I smelled gas, though. It isn't impossible to hit a gas line, I suppose. I don't know. This is apparently what the summer growth looks like. If I hadn't been through here, if I wouldn't have four-wheeled this. Someday I gotta explore that, but that's not today. Actually, the only reason I did this today was because I noticed somebody's doing some cutting up there. In fact, they did a big burn and cut a big hole in the forest. I believe it's right on the property line. He gave himself a pretty nice view of my property. I mean, it's all legit. It's pretty damn far away. That was the hard section. This right here, by the way, is where there's a little well coming out of the ground. I still can see water coming out of it. You probably can't. I'll show it to you in a sec. River well. So the water comes out, drains that direction. Unfortunately, it's feeding this huge cloud here. I don't know. At some point, I'll build a bridge, cut through it or something. I don't know. Hasn't rained for a few days. It's supposed to rain today, I think. I heard somewhere around 5 p.m. it's supposed to rain. So I would take a moment to take a look around a little bit. I always curious how the pond is doing. It looks pretty good. I did see something right over here jump. Should have put my hat on. I don't see any snakes. They like this area. There's food in the water. There's water. There's cover. Getting a lot of some sort of water plant. I see snails. Well, seems sort of like the tadpoles are gone from here too. I'm not seeing really any fishies though. The water is very clear, albeit has a dark color to it, like a lot of tannins, which may be from the leaves or something. It's hard to tell, but the clarity is amazing actually now. I mean, if you go back a handful of videos looking for snakes, don't see anything. Handful of videos back, you couldn't see into the water whatsoever. So this is rather amazing actually. Although I'd hoped I would see fish. But it's entirely possible that they're in another area, or that they've seen me and have already scooted off. Just that if I go down to the stream, I know I'd see fish in the stream. They're just everywhere. I have no idea if that was a fish or not. Something jumped over there. The water is definitely nice and deep. Sun deep. That's a stupid joke. Did you see that over there? Oh, I think the fish are feeding actually. Just gonna watch for a moment. I just saw something here and then I heard something over to the further left of me. No, I think they're feeding in here right now. Oh, slipped. Jeez, they're actually quite active over here. There was one there and one there. My hope is in the coming years this lake will be pretty damn awesome. Pond lake. All right, enough goofing around. It is pretty though. I wish there were better trees around it. If it weren't for that Nutella, whatever. Just kidding. Be more trees. It'd be nice if they were more mature around it. There's some big dragonflies here. Okay. All right, leaving the pond. Hot today. But not terribly bad. So I'll show you a little bit more in here in a sec. Hang on. sticks and everything in the picked up on the way. I'm not going to close up because I'm going to be back. Yeah, so I've been concerned about the next season of ticks and all kinds of, whatever else, the nymphs and all that. So I've kind of decided that I should be, wow, look at that water. That I should probably not let the grass grow that long. I mean, the birds will like it and everything like that, but at the same time, it's a haven for ticks and everything else. It's a crayfish swimming across. This is my swimming hole, or at least one of them. Can you see that guy? He swam away. There's another one. That one I think is actually a bluegill. Can't see. He's turned to the side. He's facing right at me. He's coming right at us. They're actually feeding a little bit ways over that way. It's a bug that fell in the water. I think I just pulled a tick off there. Yeah, I need to go take care of ticks. I just heard a frog jump in. I saw you. Squirrel! Oh, let's zoom out. That's nauseating if it all was zoomed in like that. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is some of the tornado damage. You can see these two trees. There's another one over here, and tops and all kinds of stuff. It took a hit here too. I just don't have time to clean it yet. There's a large cedar tree that's fallen on just about everything in there. One big, nice mature cherry right there. That'll be some good spoons. So yeah, I'm trying to reduce the grass. I'm feeling like it's a haven for mice and ticks and rats and everything else. I mean, there's enough grasses in the woods for the birds, as well as many of the other farms around here. And a drawback is I've discovered that the turtles like the tall grass, which I'm going to be candid. I hit one with the mower. Actually, I've hit a couple with the mower. One of them, I saw it, and I grazed the top of his shell. He didn't hardly even get a mark, but scared the shit out of me. I obviously killed the turtle. That's depressing. So I don't know what I'm going to do about the grass yet, because I don't want to cut it if there's turtles in there. So I think I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time in, I don't know, pre-walk areas to check for turtles. I don't know. When I hit that turtle, I was going slow. I was going backwards so I could see. Yeah, look at the fish. Wow. I also swam over here the other day. It was a bit deeper back then. This is the other thing I wanted to start tackling, was cleaning this mess up. I'm trying to focus on the house. The idea is, well, some of these are not bad trees. This is actually trying to grow in that spot. This is, well, everybody would recognize black walnut. It's still surviving. That is a cherry. How about that? Nice. Wouldn't have guessed it. Sumac are actually getting ready to flower. That's nice. So I've been, slowly, cutting into the grass, trying to take it reasonably slow. Well, water's still high enough to flow through here. Just have a lot of work to do. But the primary goal is to live on the property so that I don't have to leave and come back and all that every day. Plus, in theory, at some point I'm supposed to get knee surgery. Not in a proper spot to do that yet. That's going to be a good bit of time that I'm going to be out. And I know, Gil, I can come up there, but I suspect I'd be gone for quite a period of time. And I have to think about the dog. The dog. I really don't like this type of grass. I don't know what it is, but it's very, very dead seeding right now. Birds probably enjoy it. All right, enough for now.